Guys, in this video, we will be learning pandas series slicing in Python. Before getting started with any of the implementation for series str slicing, we need to have a basic understanding of Python string slicing, right? However, I will recall the basic understanding of Python string slicing here in these tutorials. But if you want to get more details on Python string slicing, then you can refer a separate video on this topic in the description box. So I am using editor PyCharm and Python version 3.12 is installed on my computer, right? If we say series.str.slicing, this method is used to slice substring from a string present in pandas series object. It is very similar to Python's basic principle of slicing object that works on start, stop, step, which means it requires three parameters: where to start, where to end, and how much element to escape, right? As I said, that is basic Python string slicing. Okay. So first we will cover basic string slicing. From a string, we have two approaches in string slicing. The first is use slice method. Second one, we can use array slicing technique. Okay. So let me take a simple string here, that is str1. This is my basic string. I want to get some substring on this str1. So we'll use slice method. You can see this slice. If you see the documentation of slice method, so it will show you where to start, where to stop, and how many index you want to escape rise as a step. Okay. So I'll be passing, I wanted to start from index 1, index 10, and my step would be 1, which means I don't want to skip any of the index, right? If you print s1 with slicing, right, so you will get your substring value, right? It started from first index, it started from o and ended on s, right? That is the 10th index of this string, right? As a step we have passed only one, which means all character we want, right? If you set 2, then it will give you alternative character from this string, right? We started o, then we get I, then we get G, then we get E, then we get S, right? We have another way to do right slicing. Now let's see its documentation again, and we are saying we can use stop, right? I want to stop at 10, so it will give you the substring till 10, right? So it started from 0 and then it went on, till S. So we got coding news, right? It works from left to right, but if you want to make it right to left, then create S2 minus 12, you print S2, right? So you will see it will start from end, right? You see, so this is how we can get a substring from right to left. If we talk about other way of slicing, that is array slicing, we can represent our array slicing in other format like str1, and then we can use this technique. I wanted to start from 1, I wanted to end on 10, my step would be 1. So that is how it works. This is array slicing. If you say my output is printed, it is started from O, which is first index, and it stopped at 10, that is S, and my step is 1, which means I want all characters. If you make this step is 2, how many characters you want to skip, it will skip characters accordingly, right? You see, this is the output. Okay. Now we will use this slicing technique in series str.slice method. Okay. Let me remove all this code, run the program again. My output window is clear. Now you can import your pandas library if you have installed it on your computer, and then you can use slice method. Okay. So I want to create a very simple series, that is my s1 pd.series function I'll be using. Okay. And here I wanted to pass my string as list, right? If you print it s1, if you get the type of s1, so you will see in the output we have very simple string, right? In the output you see one column, it's a row index. Okay. If we see the type of the object, that is series. Now here the point is we wanted to use the slice function on this s1 series, so we'll say s1 dot str pandas.Slice. Okay, from where we wanted to start, we wanted to start from 0, we wanted to end on 3, and we don't want to skip any of the character, right? If you run the program, then you will get your output on each cell, right? You see, coding became code, news became new, and today became toad, right? We can use the slice method in a different way. The first is we can just use start. I want to start from 1. Okay, I wanted to stop at 2. That is a different output. And I wanted to make a step, right? That is 1. Okay, so you will get your output in a different way for 3 statements if you're in the program again. So it will in this first output, it will start from 1. So you say it started from O, it started from E, right? And that way it goes, right? In the second, it wanted to stop at 2, means it will start from 0 and it will stop at 2. So we got 2 characters only here, right? You see, for a step, we got all the values because we started from 0 index, we went to the end of the index, and step is 1, right? If you want to make step is 2, then it will give you the alternative characters, right? You see, CD and NW TDY. Okay, let's say I have a data frame, and in the data frame I have some series. So on those series, how we will perform a slice function? So I have some code handy to save some time. This is a dictionary, right? We have 5 rows, we have 5 columns, right? We are going to create a data frame, and that from the data frame we are going to get a one series, and on that series we are going to apply a slice function. Okay, so do it quickly. And I have a data frame. I'll be passing this dictionary, right? And then we'll print first data frame. Okay, just to see our data in rows and column. Okay, so we have 5 columns. Here we are going to pick one series, right? Any of the series, and then we will be performing this slice function. Okay, so I'm going to take a one series that is my days. Okay, and then we are going to apply a slice function. Okay, and our step would be 1, right? So let me print. Okay, if you're in the program, so you will get your one series. You see d d d d, right? That is why, because it started from 0, it is stopped at this character, right? You want to stop at 3, so you will get more characters here. Okay, right? If you're in the program again, so you will get all 3 characters, right? As per your slicing values, right? So this is the str. Okay, it applies on string type of values only, right? This slice function. Let's see one more scenario. For example, this series is based on string type, so on a string type only we can apply slice function. But we have a one series that is based on integer value. So how we will overcome this issue, right? How we can use slice function then? So first we have to convert this sales series from integer to the string. How we will do that? So let me create a copy. As type function we will be performing on that, and we will be saying convert into str, right? And then we can use str dot slice. Okay, this is the same thing. Start from 0 and on 3, step is 1, right? If you print it, you will get the output, right? So that should be sales. Okay, run the program again. We got the value as it is because the slicing techniques which we have used here, that contains all the characters from the value. If I want to start from 1, if you're in the program again, you will get 33, 55, 66, 76. The first character of this value has been removed from this slicing. Okay, so this is how we can use slice function on data frame series or a simple series, right? That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.